Hey y'all, today I'm gonna build some garden beds. They're not for me, they're for a customer. I'm talking really loud because it's windy out here. I'm also trying out a new wind muff, so hopefully it works. But anyway, I'm gonna build, she wanted some 4 foot wide, 8 feet long garden beds that were 16 inches deep, but she wanted them 2 feet off the ground at the top. So we're gonna have like 24-inch legs. And what it is, she wants to be able to put them on her porch and grow some vegetables right on her porch at her house. So I talked with her. She didn't want any chemicals in the lumber or the soil, so I went and bought cedar boards, which will last a long time, obviously no chemicals. Hey Jacob. And then we're gonna build it out of cedar. So I'm just gonna show you kind of how I'm doing it. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, not anything really hard. All right, y'all, so I've got my 4 2-foot long 4x4 legs cut. So then we're gonna start cutting our sideboards to 8 feet long and 4 feet. The ends will be 4 feet long. So I will need 8 4-foot long boards. Yeah, I'm totally drawing a blank. And 8 8-foot long boards. And then I will show you how I'm going to construct the bottoms of them. But then it'll be lined with a landscape fabric to keep things, all the dirt from filtering through. But there's the 4x4 by 2 foot long legs. Okay, so here are my 8 sideboards. I'm going to take a break for a second and set the engine over in Jack's truck. We finally got it put back together, hopefully for the last time. So I'm going to put that in there, and then I'll be back and cut my end boards. Then I'm going to start assembling these things. All right, we have the sideboards, the end boards, and our legs cut. So we are going to start assembling now. I'm not going to be able to finish this evening because we got to go to the grocery store, unfortunately. So we're like running out of coffee, and that seems to be an essential thing these days. But getting ready to assemble just the frames. I won't put the bottoms in today or the landscape fabric, but at least have an idea what they're going to look like. So here we go. Okay, so here is the frame for one of the garden beds. 4 foot by 8 foot is 2 feet tall. It's going to be 16 inches deep. I'm going to have to build a bottom for it, but that is not today because I'm running out of time. But that's how it's going to turn out. Alright y'all, so we didn't get back to these the next day like I thought we would because we had to go mow grass and then farm life happens. So we just didn't get back to it. So here we are this morning. We got rain on the way this afternoon. We're going to try to get these beds finished up and delivered and filled before the rain gets here. So anyway, we've got 1-inch furring strips that I've nailed along the bottom edge all the way around. And then we've got a center support to support the boards. We're going to run our bottom boards this direction. So we're going to cut those, put them in, secure them, and then trim these babies out, and they will be ready to load on the trailer and haul to the customer. Okay, so we've got all of our trim pieces cut. The bottoms are in. The bottoms are braced up. We're going to trim these out and then put the landscape fabric in. How long have we been working on this, Jack?
Probably about an hour, hour and a half.
Something like that. Yeah, probably an hour and a half. So we are getting ready to be wrapping this up. So here we go with trim pieces and putting the landscape fabric in. What the fabric does is it keeps the dirt from filtering through the cracks in the boards, any cracks or anything, and it'll let the water filter through, but the dirt will not. And if you're doing these beds like this, especially up off of the ground, it is very important to line them with fabric, because she wants it on her porch and stuff like that. So you definitely don't want the dirt filtering through and making a mess. So that'll be the last thing we do, is add the fabric. Alright, y'all, we have, these things are finished as far as the framing, the trimming. We put these nice little caps on here. I put one on and just laid it on there and took a picture of with and without and sent it to Jenna. She said she liked it better with the caps. So we went with the caps, and now all we've got to do is line these babies with landscape fabric, and we are going to be able to load them on the trailer and haul them for delivery. So here we go. All right, y'all, that finishes up these garden beds. We are trying to hurry up and get cleaned up real quick and get them on the trailer and get out of here so we can get them delivered and filled before the rain hits today. They're calling for rain this afternoon. It's probably like 9:45 or so in the morning right now, but we're gonna get going, get everything cleaned up, loaded up, and on the road. But anyway, I didn't give a whole lot of detail, I don't think, in this build, but it's 8 feet long, 4 feet wide, nailed to the 4x4 posts, and I showed y'all the center divider or the center brace underneath, how that works. So it's not a whole lot to it, but anyway, I think she's gonna love them. I think they turned out beautiful.